Welcome to Chase Talks. My name's Chase, and before we hop into today's episode of Let's Learn VGC, I did just want to go over you guys one change I made, which is to our Nimbus, our Mega Altaria. Instead of running a modest set with the Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, Tailwind, Protect, I decided to switch it to an Adamant set and run Giga Impact, Return, Tailwind, Protect. Now this set might be a little bit crazy, but Double Edge is actually not VGC 18 legal, and I thought we had too many special attackers, so I did think that switching to a physical attacker would really help out our team. So I have the Giga Impact, which will be a 150 base power fairy attack, but I will have to recharge after that turn, so it is going to be kind of sparing when I'll actually use it. And then return, which will have, since I have 255 happiness, I will have the base 102 return. So I have another strong fairy attack there. So right now we're going to hop right into the battle. What's up, guys? My name's Chase, aka Chase Talks, as you heard me say in the first intro. So now a weird thing happened today while I was recording. OBS, which I used to screen capture, actually messed up my entire recording for the day. So I had actually recorded 4 battles that went into today's video, but there is like a loud, almost like a loud screeching noise on top of my voice, which is really weird, and I've never experienced that before. So all of those are unusable. But so I'm re-recording all 3 battles that are going to go in today. I did 4 because one of them was really short, but so there should be 3 today. There might be 4 if I run into the same kind of circumstance again. But yeah. So actually, after 2 battles, I switched and dropped a Hydreigon and picked up Zuko, the Arcanine. My main reason for doing this was because I was having a lot of trouble with Tapus. I got wrecked by a Tapu Lele at one point. And my team really didn't deal with Tapu Lele very well. And just kind of, I had like Mega Charizard for Tapus, but when I chose Nimbus, I had no fire type. I had like nothing really to stop fairies from just wrecking through my team. Or even like really good ghost types, in a sense, or like fast ones that were faster than Nimbus. So Nimbus couldn't like Giga Impact them and take them out right away. But and I mean I had Donatello, but I really didn't have anything that could like do too super amazingly well. And the psychic types who are like ripping through Venusaur and stuff. So what I decided to do was drop my Hydreigon and pick up Zuko, which is our Arcanine here with the Citrus Berry. It has Intimidate. It adds an Intimidator to my team, which I do think is really good. It also adds another Kanto Pokemon to our team, which I also kind of enjoy. So now 4 out of the 6 Pokemon on this team are Kanto Pokemon. I decided to run the Flare Blitz, the Iron Head for those fairy types, and Extreme Speed to give me priority. It's 252 attack with 252 speed. Jolly nature. Kind of just a fully offensive set, giving me a second physical attacker with our new Nimbus. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm really excited to use Zuko with this team. So in all 3 battles today, we will have Zuko. But alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut until we are in our first battle of the day. Alright guys, hopping into our new first match of the day. We got ourselves a Rotom-Wash, a Heatran, a Garchomp, a Virizion, a Alolan Ninetales, and a Pheromosa. So I'm worried about the Aurora Veil. I could lead Charizard and Battletoad, and that kind of makes sure that we didn't get an Aurora Veil up. While at the same time, I kind of like, well, that kind of helps Rotom-Wash. I really want to put Donatello in the back. And then, the last Pokemon that I think will look good in this team. I actually think that Zuko has the ability to do really well this game. No, Zuko doesn't deal with Heatran very well, so I might want to go Kingsgaurd. I'm worried about the Heatran and the Garchomp. You know what? I'm just gonna go Kingsgaurd, and we'll see what happens in this first game. So this is probably one of the best leads that I could have gotten, because what I can do is I can just Mega Evolve and go for a Heat Wave, and just go straight for a Giga Drain. That's a pretty safe play. There's nothing really that the Virizion can do to me, so yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for that. So the Drought goes up. Ooh. Get ally switch. So Heat Wave goes off and the Giga Drain is going to go off too. So Virizion actually does not get taken off. So the Z ally switch is going to be a big deal. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to protect here, and I am going to go for a Giga Drain on the rotom-wash slot. I'm sure he's going to ally switch again. Ally switch is going to be really annoying to deal with. But I'll do it on the rotom shot anyway because it should take out the Virizion. So I'm going to do the ally swap. Thunderbolt actually goes, so he doesn't. So I am going to get that off in Rotom. And I take out the Rotom. That is the best thing that could have happened. X-Scissor goes off. That's not going to do much damage. Now he brings in the Garchomp. What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the Heat Wave, even though it can miss. And I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave, even though it can miss. And then I'm going to go for a Hidden Power Ice on the Garchomp. Or what if Hidden Power Ice doesn't take it out? You know what? I'm going to go for a Heat Wave, and I'm just going to go for a Grassium Z. Grassium Z should take it out. It's neutral damage. It's going to hit it really hard. It's actually Mega Garchomp. The Bloom Doom goes off. Ooh, and it does sizable damage, but doesn't take it out. Oh, and it almost gets taken out by the Heat Wave. That was super close. But Rock Slide misses both of my Pokemon. Oh my gosh, that was such an unfortunate play for my opponent. That puts me in a really good position. Mega Charizard-Y and Venusaur are really pulling through this game. They're showing why this Sun Core is as strong as it actually is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the Heat Wave. And I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on a Alolan Ninetales. The combination should knock out the Alolan Ninetales. Freeze Dry on my Battletoad. That's going to take out my Battletro. Let's do that Heat Wave. It kills the Ninetales. It misses the Garchomp, which is unfortunate. Rock Slide is going to miss my Charizard again. Oh my gosh, Hail buffs the Mega Garchomp and takes it out. Mega Charizard-Y is bouncing and weaving and dodging everything in our first game of the day. Mega Charizard-Y is pulling through, and this is why the Charizard line are one of my favorite Pokemon. And I just love the fire type in general. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video into our second battle of the day, starting off with a 1-0. Alright guys, hopping into our second battle of the day, we actually have an Emolga team with a Mandibuzz, a definitely not Mega Gross, a definitely not Mega Venusaur, Tapu Koko, and a Garchomp. Now what if the Garchomp's Mega? Do we have a 3 Mega team? At least we know only 2 of them can Mega. I actually think I'm really safe just leading Charizard and Battletoad here. I really like Zuko too. Do I like Zuko? Yeah, I like Zuko because its ability to intimidate the Garchomp. And I think Donatello is going to have a lot of usefulness. I'm really worried about... Do I want to bring Kingsgaurd? I'm just worried about Kingsgaurd because he has both the Garchomp and the Mandibuzz. So I'm kind of worried about that combination, but... Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Donatello. I think just the Ice Beam just has a better matchup. And I'm actually done before my opponent. I think this is one of the first times that it took me longer to enter than my opponent did. So he leads Garchomp, Mandibuzz. So he does a good job of actually predicting my lead. Or he does a good job at countering my lead. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to Protect to set up the Sun. And then I'm going to Z-Power Bloom Doom the Garchomp. I'm just going to go ham on this Garchomp right away. I should be able to Bloom Doom and take out the Garchomp right here. There's nothing else that I think... And it kind of covers if anything switches on. I don't think anything on this team wants to take a Bloom Doom. I think it's really my safest play. So he does go for the Tailwind, which is going to suck. Garchomp tanks that really well. This is actually a really tanky Garchomp. I take a good sizable chunk of damage from there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch into Zuko here, I believe, to get the Intimidate off. And I'm going to go for a Hidden Power Ice on the Garchomp, and that should take out the Garchomp. Zuko just to get the Intimidate off on both the Mandibuzz and the Garchomp, because even though Foul Play uses my attack stat, it does still get affected by the Intimidate. So there's not really any downside to going for the Intimidate here. And it also might make it so, oh, I get taunted, which is good. And the Hidden Power Ice goes off. I actually outsped the Garchomp in Tailwind, which is really good. This looks like this is more of a utility Mandibuzz, so it's probably... It might not have Protect, actually. So he actually does go with the Metagross here. What I'm going to do is I am going to... Oh, I'm taunted, so I can't protect. Because I want to protect because the Mega Gross will definitely outspeed me, not Undertale one. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Flare Blitz the Mega Gross, and I'm going to protect with my Venusaur just to stall out a Tail one. Foul Play goes off, that does a sizable chunk of damage, but I do eat my Citrus Berry. I am going to take that Earthquake, so that Earthquake's probably going to knock me out right there. Yeah, so it's a normal Mega Gross. It's not a it's not a Mega Metagross. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to go into my Donatello. And I'm going to... I think that Dark Pulsing the Mega Gross is actually going to be my best play. And then just going for a Hidden Power Ice in the Mandibuzz. Or should I Ice Beam? I kind of don't want to be locked into... I'm afraid to be locked into Ice Beam. I think that out of all the things I can lock myself into, Dark Pulse is going to be the same. Is going to be the best. Well, I feel like Ice Beam is not actually that bad. It's just the Mega Gross that I'm really worried about the Ice Beam. I'm going to double into the Mandibuzz so he can't reset Tailwind. So he does taunt me, which is okay because I'm not going for that anyway. So I'm going to double in the Mandibuzz, and I don't take out the Mandibuzz, and it has a Figgy Berry. So that's super unfortunate. A Zen Headbutt is going to take out my... Dang, that's super bad. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Heat Wave here. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Heat Wave. I was going to go for an Overheat, but I really don't want to take the attack drop. So he's going to protect. Ice Beam goes off. Plus the Heat Wave should kill the Mandibuzz as long as I don't miss. And I don't miss. So I do KO the Mandibuzz there. Sunlight does fade, unfortunately, so I'm going to lose my attack boost. But I am locked into Ice Beam, and he's got a Mega Venusaur there. So I should be able to just Heat Wave, Overheat, and I should be in a good position. Or Heat Wave and Ice Beam. I'm going to go ahead and Ice Beam, and you know what? I'm going to Overheat the Mega Gross because it can't. Because I know it can't protect. And Overheat misses. Oh my gosh. Zen Headbutt's going to crit and take me out. Wow, that's super unfortunate. I would have been in such a good position if that Overheat would have landed. I'm going to lose the game because of that Overheat miss. All the hacks from the first game was replayed in this game, as we do take a 2-0 loss there. That's super unfortunate. That Overheat hit missed. I went for Overheat, so I had less of a chance of missing, and I missed. So GG to my opponent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut until we're in our third and final battle of the day. Well, actually, I was thinking, what could I have done better there? I feel like rather than bringing him setting up Tailwind was a big deal. I didn't think about Tailwind, but there's nothing I could have really done to stop it. So I feel like my best play that I could have probably done there was actually to bring the would have been just to bring my Aegislash. I actually think bringing Aegislash would have helped a lot better. Would have helped a lot more that game than bringing that. And actually, Altaria had a pretty good matchup this game. No, it actually didn't. Because it would have been good against the Mandibuzz and the Garchomp. It would have been really good for his league, but it would have done nothing to Metagross, and it would have done nothing to Venusaur. Like, yeah, Venusaur and Metagross would have just done too much damage to it, so that really wasn't a fix. So yeah, I really think that bringing Aegislash, maybe instead of Zuko, Blastoise I feel like done good is good, but it's been really kind of lackluster. What I am gonna do, and I'll go ahead and show it in the video, because what I want to do here is I do want to just... So what I decided to do real quick was just throw Hydro Pump on it. I think Hydro Pump's going to help me out a lot better, and it's going to do a lot better for my team overall. I just don't really think that Water Sprout has been doing what it could be doing, and yeah, I really think just Water Spout hasn't been as good as it could be, as it could have been. I think the Hydro Pump's going to help out a lot better. It gives me, like, I feel better about locking myself into Hydro Pump, and then I'll get a Torrent boost. So I just feel all around better about that on my Blastoise. I kind of feel like Blastoise has been kind of the... Blastoise and Hydreigon, I feel, have been like what's kind of dragging down my team so far. So getting rid of Hydreigon for the Arcanine, and then then adding Hydro Pump to Blastoise, I really feel are going to help. Alright, so now I'm going to cut until we are in our third and final battle of the day. Alright guys, hopping into a real third and final match. We are facing off against a hardcore Trick Room team. We got Aegislash as a Trick Room setter. We have a Stakataka as a Trick Room setter. So, I might be a little bit salted still after that last team. So if I lose this game, that might be why. What I think I need to do is just kind of go hard right away, because I'm worried about the Trick Room. So I feel like I just need to go hard into Blaze and Battletoad. And then I think Zuko has a good matchup because he has 3 Steel types for some reason. And a Grass type, so he has a lot of really weak Pokemon to Fire. Now I'm going to I think I'll bring Donatello because Hydro Pump, locking into Hydro Pump could actually do well this game. So what I am going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve and Heat Wave, and I'm just going to go straight for, I feel like I'm just going to go for the Grassium Z on the Stakataka. So we are going to see that go off. I probably should have went into, oh, I do actually get a burn on the Stakataka. I did good damage to that Landorus. That's definitely not AV Landorus. I probably should have just went to that Landorus. So Stakataka does go down, and he knocks off my Z Crystal, so actually he does nothing that turn. He must have been predicting me to protect. Losing Charizard first turn would have been super unfortunate. What I'm going to do is, I think he's going to King Shield. Or I think he's not going to King Shield. I think he's going to Wide Guard, so I'm going to go ahead and Solar Beam into Landorus slot. And I'm just going to... I don't really have anything good to hit Aegislash. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Giga Drain on the Landorus slot too. So he does actually just go for King Shield. He doesn't even go for the Wide Guard like I figured he would, predicting a... So he doesn't predict me to go for another Heat Wave. So what I'm actually going to do this turn is I am going to go for the Heat Wave, and I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb on the Lurantis. So I'm going to go for Heat Wave, Sludge Bomb. If my Heat Wave doesn't work, that'd be super unfortunate, but he doesn't go for Wide Guard again. And Heat Wave is going to KO his Lurantis, and it crits when he's at 1 HP. So he does go offensive, and he is going to go for high Iron Head. So he's a physical Aegislash. That's interesting. That's the first physical Aegislash that I've seen. I know some Aegislashes were running Sacred Sword, but it was like a mix set with like Shadow Ball and Sacred Sword. I actually think that's on Senjun's team, but or Sejun's team. So that's interesting. But this game should just be over. I should just be able to Overheat and Giga Drain and just be done with this. He is going to protect. So Giga Drain's going to go off, Overheat's going to go off, and he protected there just to kind of stall out a turn. But there's no way that he can beat both my Pokemon, so I'm just going to go Overheat Giga Drain again. And he tries to protect. He has Protect and King Shield? Okay. That was a weird game. Well, GG to my opponent. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with the Sun team, with mostly the combination of Charizard and Venusaur, they either do really, really well like this match where they just kind of stomp on whoever they're facing, or they just don't do well at all. And that's probably me personally. Like, I'm either playing really well with my team and making the right decisions, or I'm just not making good decisions at all. But yeah, thanks for watching. So we went 2-1 in the day, so it ended up being a good day. We've been playing really well with our team. Yeah, I really like the changes. I think the changes are going to help. We didn't actually get to use the Hydro Pump Blastoise that I changed this video, but we did get to show off Zuko a little bit, and we did get to show off the... Did we get to show off Nimbus? No, I don't think Nimbus really actually did anything in this video. I know the one that got deleted, Nimbus did something in that video, but Nimbus did a lot in that video. That was a good video. And I'm going to keep talking about it because I'm still salty that OBS messed up my recording and put a high-pitched screeching over all of my audio, and it's very frustrating. Well, thanks for watching. Remember, rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase, signing off.